Good morning and welcome to day 5 of your NTI work. Let's check and see what we're doing today. You have your passages that you can read for social studies and for reading. You have a writing prompt for me and then some math worksheets for me as well. Apples also has stuff for you to do. Alternatively, if you'd rather do digital, you can complete math and reading your vocabulary on Freckle for 30 minutes each for a total of an hour. Social studies, you can do 30 minutes of Mission US along with a paragraph about it. Writing, you can complete digitally and turn into me through Google, and then there's an online Apple option as well. Okay, so today you are completing a sheet called Double My Money. It says, when multiplying money, place a decimal point in the product, counting from right to left the same number of places as the sum of the decimal places in the factors. So counting from right to left, the decimal point is 2 places in the top factor. There's no decimal point in the bottom factor. 2 divided by 0 is 2. Okay, so counting from right to left, you place a decimal point 2 places in the product. Okay, so 695 times 3, 2085. Okay, so we'll multiply here and then order these once you're finished from least to greatest. And then you would write your answers here. Okay, so let's see here. Why don't we do this one here, 241 times 8. All right, got that written out there. Okay, 1 times 8 is 8. 8 times 4 is 32, so I'll put the 2. 3 goes up here. 8 times 2 is 16. Got to add that 3 though, so that's 19. Right, and then my decimal point went right here with 2. I just drop it down or take it back 2 places. So 1, 2, and get an answer of $19.28. Okay, another example here. Let's do, how about $1.24 times 69? Okay, the other thing to do too with these is if your answer is not making sense to you, I would go back and look at where your decimal point is. Okay, because like here, I should have an answer that's greater than 69. So 4 times 9 is 36. Put my 6 here, 3 up here. 18 is the answer of 2 times 9. Add that 3 there, that's 21. Put my 1, put my 2. I'm going to cross these out just so I don't get confused. Okay, 9 times 1 is 9. Add 2, that's 11. Okay, then cross that out so I don't get confused when I'm doing my next set of numbers. And actually, just to make this a little bit easier, I'm going to switch colors just so we can see that it's different. Remember to put your 0 as a placeholder. Okay, 4 times 6 is 24. So put the 4. This time put a 2. 2 times 6 is 12. Plus 2 is 14. Then a 1. 6 times 1 is 6. But I have to add that, 7. Okay. Then for the next step, let's see here. We'll do green. We're going to add these together. Okay. 6 plus 0 is 6. 1 plus 4 is 5. Again, 1 plus 4 is 5 again. And 1 plus 7 is 8. Okay. So let's look at this. I told you your answer should be higher than 69. So, let's pretend that I was just multiplying this by 2. Okay. That's around 140 because 70 times 2 is 140. So I know my answer needs to be somewhere between 70 and 140. Okay, if I put my decimal point here, I'd have $8,556. That's crazy. Okay, decimal point here, that's $855.60. That's not going to make sense either. Okay, if I put my decimal point here, however, I have $85.56. That makes sense. So that's going to be your answer. Okay. If you're not sure though and confused, the next place would be $8.556. You can't have that. You have to round. And seeing as the directions did not mention rounding, nor is this number in our range that would make sense, you can tell right away that that's not going to be your answer. So the answer here is $85.56. All right, so there's that one. I'll do one more of these with you just for good measure. Okay. This time let's do, how about 748 times 34. So 748 times 34. All right. 8 times 4 is 32. Bring that 3 up there. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 plus 3 is 19. Put my tens place up here. 7 times 4 is 28. 28 plus 1 is 29. Okay. Cross those out. Then we'll go and use our other color for the next step. Make sure to put that 0 in. 8 times 3 is 24. Put my ones place here, so I need to put my tens place up. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. And then here I'll put my 1. 7 times 3 is 21. 21 plus 1 is 22. Okay. So let's solve this bad boy. Right, and if you're struggling with that, like this whole concept, it's okay. This was really difficult for me in 5th grade, and it's something that I'm excited to teach now because it was something that I had to really work through. So just take your time, don't stress. Like I said, the thing that's helped me the most when I was doing this is making sure my answer made sense. So here, let's say I had $7, we'll round down. $7 times, let's do 30. 210. Okay, so that tells me, all right, my answer should probably be a little bit more than 210. Okay, so if I'm getting an answer that's like 22,000 or 2,000, those are way too high. But if I'm getting an amount like $2, that's definitely too low. So somewhere kind of sort of around 210 would show me that I'm on the right track. So for this next step, let's go ahead and add. So 2 plus 0 is 2. 9 plus 4 is 13. Put our 1 up here. 13 again, but we're adding a 1, so this is actually 14 this time. Put my 1. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So that'll work. There we go. And 2. Okay. So right away, if I know, there's no way here that I have $25,432. No way. Okay. There's no way that I have $2,543.20. Okay. But I know that $254.32 is relatively close to 210. So that would make sense. Okay. Here I can't have all these extra coins because it doesn't talk about rounding. So I know my answer is $254.32. Okay, so you'll be doing this. Continue working on the problems, multiplying the money out, and then, like I said, once you're finished, you're going to order from least to greatest, and then you've got a question here. It's a little goofy joke called, and it's how do you double your money? Okay, then for your other subjects, for social studies, you'll be reading To the Moon and Back. Okay, then you have some questions here. Actually, you know, this might be for reading. if I might have messed that up. Yeah, that was reading. Sorry, guys. Okay. Then for social studies, you have a physical map of Washington, some information here, and then you will be answering questions based off the map and that information. Okay. Then today, for writing, you are going to answer the great video game debates. Okay. So you are going to share your opinion on if children should be allowed to spend hours in front of the TV playing video games or if you should be forced outside to go and play. Make sure it's those 5 paragraphs. You've got spam here, your situation, purpose, audience, and mode. Make sure you've got your introduction paragraph with your hook and ideas, your 3 body paragraphs. Each one needs to have a fact, example, statistic, or flashback, and then your conclusion paragraph to sum it all up. You're welcome to use lined paper to answer that, or you can submit it through Google Classroom. And then for technology, you're going to do typing club. You can contact Mrs. Bailey. And that's it for today. Hope this video helped. Let me know if you need any additional assistance.